my story began a long time ago. In high school, I started having pain in my shoulders. And it was up to me to clean our apartment, to scrub the floor, have dinner ready, because I was raised with a single mom. And so I was having trouble and pain in my shoulders. And of course, didn't think anything of it. And I was in beauty school. Hello, Peter, beauty school. And I got married, had 2 children, and went through a lot of stress. And I believe that my autoimmune issue, my RA, was dormant, and with a lot of stress, it brought it out. So at about the age of 25, I was diagnosed with RA, which means rheumatoid arthritis. And the doctor sent me home with some pictures of what I'd look like in the future, and to take 12 to 14 aspirin a day. I went into denial, but that didn't help. Eventually, I pursued medical doctors, and I was put on every kind of medication that was available at that time back in the 70s. They've now been discontinued. I've been to Mexico for treatment 2 different times. I just finally gave up. And this winter, 2020, in February, I was having a very difficult time with pain. I couldn't even pull a sheet up over me. My husband had to put a sheet up over me. I couldn't walk very far. I had a support on my left knee. I had a back sciatica in my back. My left hand, I lost use of my left hand. And I was watching the inflammation and the disfiguration take place. And I just started praying. I said, God, help me. Answer my prayers. I've prayed for over 50 some years. And through Facebook, he answered my prayer. I saw a friend from a long time ago post that she was pain free. And I PM'd her and I said, I want to know what you're doing. She shared with me and I said, I'm doing this. So we signed up with the Diamond right away, because my husband said, we're going to do this. We're going to help other people because we're going to have our lives changed. He knew ahead of time. So we signed up as a Diamond. My very first day, I put the patch on and I had tears of joy. My pain started to dissipate rapidly, and every day has just gotten better. I don't wear a support on my knee anymore. I can walk around our entire resort. There's 1,000 houses here. I walk around it with no pain. I have no sciatica. My shoulders were so bad this winter, but now I can lay in bed and raise my arms up and put them all the way back behind. I have no pain in my shoulders. I had a spot on my face right below my tear duct that kind of looked suspicious. That has gone away. I had like a little cyst or something on my bottom, and it never hurt and never grew, but it was there for years. That's gone. It was like a pea-sized little cyst. It's gone. I walked by the mirror the other day in the bathroom and I had to go back and look, and I thought, oh yeah, my skin is improving at 74 3/4 years of age. So I'm excited, and I've been telling everybody about the patches, and their lives are being changed, and our finances are being changed, which we needed. We really needed. So I am just ever so grateful, and I am happy. I had a tendency to get down or be discouraged, and I know with this COVID and being confined, it would have really gotten to me. But because of my health transformation, Life Wave, I'm excited and happy every day for new beginnings and new people that I can help. And with that, I'm going to turn you over to my handsome husband of 80. He's 85 years old.
Woo-hoo! Thank you, my dear. One thing about Rose, she was in pain for over 50 years. There wasn't one day during that 50-year period where she was not in pain. And I would watch her at night. She'd sit in a chair and she'd just cry. And nothing we could do until the Lord brought LifeWave into our life, and now it's been a blessing. The pain's gone. So, okay, my own story. I have three, I hope, quick stories here. The first story, I suffered with a back pain that would go around from my back to my right front. This would happen from a time I would wake up in the morning until about noon. And this pain was bad. And I put up with it for months. Finally went to doctors, went to the VA. Nobody could figure out what it was. CAT scans. Nobody knew. And then I found out about the patch. Put the patch on, and you can guess what happened. The pain went away. So that's story number one. Story number two. A couple of months ago, I woke up when my right foot was swollen. And Rose looked at it and said, "You have gout." And so I went to the doctor, and he said, "You have gout." And okay, I've got gout. And it was very painful. And he gave me a prescription of what, Rose?
Prednisone to take 10 milligrams a day for 7 days. I said, "We're not doing that. We're putting a patch in your foot."
So, and then 2 days with a patch on my foot, the pain went away.
The swelling.
And the swelling went down, disappeared, and that took care of the gout. Third story. On May 11th, I had an operation. I had a kidney operation. The doctor took out a mass on my kidney, and it had cancer. And prior to that, not knowing what I was doing, or not knowing the effect it would have, I was on the patch, and for about a couple months. A couple of months I was on the patch, and every day, of course. And then on May 11th, I have this operation. That was a Monday. Thursday, I went home. Yeah. And what kind of pain pills did I have?
Well, the doctor prescribed narcotics for pain. He came home and he took 2 Tylenol, and that was it. He never had any pain.
The pain, I didn't have any pain. And this is my point here is I've never heard anybody talk about the patch being used as a pre-operative method of not having pain.
Oh,
I've never heard that. The idea is when you have an operation, gallbladder or appendicitis or whatever, get on the patch before the operation as far ahead as you can, and build it up inside of you, of course. And then you have the operation, and the patch is there, and the effect of it is that
quick healing.
That there's no pain, there's just nothing except smiles and
quick healing.
Yes. So that's another use of the patch, besides the hair and the sleep and the whole thing.
Yeah.
Pre-operative medical or pre-operative way to take care of your operation. And I'd like to emphasize that, because it works so well with me.
Yeah, he had 6 incisions in the trunk of his body, and he didn't have pain.
Wow.
And they cut out the mass and sewed it up, and he came home and didn't have pain in 3 days.